It's rolling, right? I think I'll play this song called Fenway, even though we're in New York City. The Cafe Bohemia. Bohemia. I'm Griffin House. The song's called Fenway. Took a walk down to Fenway, had a ticket for a Red Sox game. I was reeling from a feeling I was dealing with, and I know I got no one but myself to blame. Not a pretty pair of eyes I've got, not a pretty pair of hands and a head to match. I was faking what I'm taking, now I'm breaking in the cheap seats, waiting for an outfield catch. But I keep thinking I'm never gonna change. It's a mile and a half from the heart to the brain. If I lost my head, I can't explain. Not a pretty pair of eyes to see the world through. I'm a Charles Bukowski, freaking nature for the world to see. I was learning, now I'm burning, and I'm turning into someone I said I never meant to be. The weight of the world hanging over my head. Living like this, I'd be better off dead. If I keep thinking I could manage my change. Not a pretty pair of eyes to see the world through. To see the world through. Not making any headway. Ain't got nothing good to say. I was trying, now I'm dying from the lying, and it's almost midnight on Monday. It's actually Wednesday, I believe, but you get the point. Trying to get used to playing for a virtual crowd here. How's everybody doing out there? Just me and some cameras and the imaginary audience on the other side of them. Except you're not imaginary, you're there. You're my imaginary friends. But it's weird because you feel like you're talking to yourself. I'm looking forward to getting in a room with you again. Hopefully sometime soon. Hopefully my harmonica will hold up here. This is a song called Judas. It's another little take on the story. I've been a figurine in a demon's evil plan. I've looked in the mirror for as long as I can. But I made a deal, and I'll follow it down. And I'll swallow regret when I'm under the ground. I gotta have soul, 'cause I've seen what it can do when it's made complete, when it's torn in two. think I could manage if they put me to the test? The truth lives inside me, but I've lived the rest. And I deserve what is coming if the truth be told. The Savior's for sale, and I've rendered him sold. I was one of the 12, I was part of the gang. Now I see it so clearly from the place that I hang. And my body will spill like tears in the flood. The sower reaps nothing from a field full of blood. And in the game of the maker, I've been a pawn. The match has been checked, and his hand is gone. Without my betrayal, the prophecy fails. No crown of thorns, no cross and no nails. So I ask for deliverance from my destiny. My name is Judas, someone had to be me.
All right. You guys read my capo? That used to be my nickname. It started as Griff Balls, then moved to G Balls, and then just became Balls. That's why I have a record called Balls. Wasn't trying to be too vulgar. That was my nickname. And also there was the Fenway song was on there, so there was a little bit of a baseball theme. And now on the t-shirts that we have, it's the cover of the Balls album, so they're all different kinds of balls and orbs, and you can check it out if you want to. My website's griffinhousemusic.com. This isn't a clever way of trying to get you to go there, but maybe it is. I don't know. I was just trying to tell you about my t-shirt that had the Balls album cover on it. This is a song that my daughter and I worked on together over the holidays. It's called The Little Girl and the Old Man.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a girl and her old man.
You know what? I want to do this on the 12 string. So I'm going to unplug and you can keep that part in there. Ehud, a great producer of music, concerts, keep that little part in there if you want, or you can cut it, but this is a song my daughter and I did together. I'll give the intro again in case you cut it. It's called The Little Girl and the Old Man.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a girl and her old man. They sang and they drummed whistled and hummed, and then he ran off with the band. And he flew through the daytime, and he rocked through the night, and he poured his heart out beneath the spotlight. One day he came home and his girl was all grown. She'd written some words in a tune of her own. Then she told her old man and hoped he'd understand. And then she ran off with the band. And she flew through the daytime, and she rocked through the night, and she poured her heart out underneath the spotlight. And the years passed them by like clouds in the sky. And the little girl who never imagined he'd die, well, she made her way home and found him alone with the light going down in his eyes. Then she held his hand and she thanked her old man as she watched him turn into starlight. And they flew through the daytime and they rocked through the night, and they poured their hearts out beneath the spotlight.
So weird to not hear you clapping. Empty room. But you're clapping, maybe, I hope, wherever you are. I'll play a little slightly different version of this song. Let's see.
Well, I met her down in Tennessee. She went by the name of Amelie. She was a character anyone could see. She had eyes just for me. Time will fly and the summer would end, and I will never see her again. And I hear thunder in my head when I wonder where she is, and the river runs through her town, and all of the stars they're out tonight. She's up on the rooftop looking down, just staring at the river lit up with the city lights. Time will fly and the summer would end. I will never see her again. And I roll on, another year's gone by. The sun goes down on another sky, and there is nowhere I'd rather be. There is no one I'd rather see. Where the river runs through a town, and all of the stars they're out tonight. She's up on the rooftop looking down, just staring at the river lit up with the city lights. Should have been so torn up inside from losing what is hard to find. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. 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 The way it goes sometimes.
Thanks, everybody. Let's see here. This next song on the set list, I think I'll play this a little bit older one. A couple songs from my Lost and Found album, maybe. And this one's called Tell Me a Lie. It's a breakup song. Been married for 11 years, so I don't really write many of these anymore. But I got it all out of my system in my 20s.
Dressing my voice up on the phone, underneath the envy rotting my bones. I'd do anything to get you alone, if just for a while. Blame it on the way that I talk. You can blame it on the way that I look. You can blame it on the stuff that I drank and the pills that I took. Tell me a lie if it's true. Have you done all the things I never wanted you to? Baby, is he all that you dreamed? I think about you every night when I go to sleep. Laying there wrapped up in his arms, how we used to be. And are you seriously falling in love? Or do you do it just to get back at me? I deserve to take it, I guess. I just wish we could be. Tell me a lie if it's true. Have you done all the things I never wanted you to? I know you hate it when I play you my songs. There ain't a one of them when you weren't involved. I bet you wish I'd take the issue at hand and I'd just get it solved. Tripping myself up on my words. I'm writing checks that I couldn't cash. I rip them up and throw them away, then I dig them out of the trash. You won't believe me if I promise again. I'm telling you that I can change. I'd scream it at the top of my lungs, but it's out of my range. And tell me a lie if it's true. Have you done all the things I never wanted you to? Tell me a lie if it's true. Have you done all the things I never wanted you to?
Thanks, everybody. Want to unplug here, change guitars. We're in the Cafe Bohemia, where I guess this used to be a kind of underground jazz club back in the late 50s. Miles Davis would play here. It's got some interesting vibes in here, for sure. It's underground. You never know it was here. We're in Greenwich Village here, and there's no sign on the door, so you have to know where it is. Several places like that around these parts. So this is a song. Got to get my cape up. This is a song I've been playing a lot during these crazy times, and did a lot of requests for it. It's called Go Through It.
Well, I don't really feel like talking right now. It's gotta be another way around somehow. And I don't really feel like saying nothing. It's hard to see you in the shape I'm in. My love is weak and I lost my will. Thoughts are racing and I'm standing still. Our hearts are one, and I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through. I don't really feel like singing right now, 'cause I don't really feel like bringing you down. All my life all I did was run. God forgive me for the things I've done. Our hearts are one, and I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through. Our hearts are one, and I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through. I don't know where to go from here. It's gonna take a little time for my mind to clear. And I don't know where we went wrong, but I know I've been hiding from you way too long. Our hearts are one, I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through. Our hearts are one, and I know it's true. You can never get around what you gotta go through.
Thanks, everybody. I have a habit of saying thanks, everybody, after every song. I just want to acknowledge your presence to these 6 cameras in front of me, 7 cameras, and you all out there hanging out, listening to the live stream. I guess I fell right in love with you. There was nothing else for me to do. Guess you had a right to know. Guess I should have told you from the start. But I didn't want to let you get away. And even though the things I need to say, this ain't the kind of thing we need to let keep us apart. You know I loved you from the start, and I still love you in the end. And I can't fake what's in my heart. Real love can't pretend. Real love can't pretend. But I learned love is more than what you feel. Things gotta get rough before they get real. But I know what I've got, and I wanna give it all to you. So won't you let me back in your heart? 'Cause I ain't got no time to kill. This ain't the kind of thing we need to let keep us apart. You know I loved you from the start, and I still love you in the end. And I can't fake what's in my heart. Real love can't pretend. Real love can't pretend.
Real love can't pretend. Real love can't pretend. No, I love you from the start, and I still love you in the end. And I can't fake what's in my heart. Real love can't pretend. 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 Thank you. All right, a few more songs for you this evening. I like to sing a song about my grandfather George, who fought in the Battle of the Bulge in the Hurtgen Forest in World War II. He was a medic and fought in the 78th Lightning Division. Got the Bronze Star for bravery and made it home alive. Came back to Springfield, Ohio, and had 4 daughters. One of them was my mom. She may have figured out already. And he didn't talk about the war much growing up, but he would joke around sometimes and tell us that he was the one that single-handedly ended World War II by shooting Adolf Hitler's little mustache off. He used to say, "Yeah, I shot his little mustache off. I got it in my back pocket." So, I don't know what he would think of my mustache. This is a new, COVID stash kind of thing, just Wyatt Earp experimentation on my face because there's more free time in COVID. But yeah, my grandpa used to tell me, shot Hitler's mustache off, had it in his back pocket. So I'd go to school and tell that story and get in trouble. My teachers thought I was being, a smart ass, saying that my grandfather shot Hitler, but I insisted upon that and kind of keep his legend alive by telling the story and playing this song. So this is inspired by the stories that he used to tell us, and it goes like this. My grandpa fought in World War II, my uncle fought in Nam. My father was too young, he went to school and met my mom. And her dad always told us stories around dinner time. And there's one he told when I was young that sticks out in my mind. He said 10 years after Daddy taught me about the birds and bees, I was stranded in Pearl Harbor fighting off the Japanese. When the kamikaze pilots came and dove in without warning, I was on the Arizona on a warm December morning. I remember when I was a younger man, we were soldiers fighting in a foreign land. Now I'm older and it's happening again. But it was hard to have forgiveness for the things they did that day. And our president decided we should make their people pay. So we dropped on Nagasaki and we cut them down to size. And the one we dropped on Hiroshima left them vaporized. And I heard some Christians saying, what would Jesus do? What if you were on the wrong side? Would he point the gun at you? And they read through every word of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John, so they could see if killing was the side that Christ was on. I remember when I was a younger man, we were soldiers fighting in a foreign land. Now I'm older, and it's happening again. And they separate the church and state and keep God out of schools, so our governments can educate based upon their rules. But people start to wonder if our politics make sense when religion is our best excuse for national defense, and when our citizens start saying that our wars are not okay. And Washington keeps telling them God loves the USA, and they teach us history so we can learn from our mistakes. And this generation wants to know how many years it takes to change the way we treat our neighbors all across the land. 'Cause if we don't change our hearts, we repeat the past again. I remember when I was a younger man, we were soldiers fighting in a foreign land. Now I'm older, and it's happening again. My grandpa finished talking, we went walking, he and I was thinking of the future and how scared I was to die. Now my best friend's overseas in the desert where it's dry, fighting for our country, and I need a reason why. I remember when he was a younger man. Now he's a soldier fighting in a foreign land. Now we're older, God bring him home again. Thanks everybody. I got a couple more for you this evening. See here. I think we'll play this one because you guys can clap along with this one. Clap along at home, and if you mess up the drum beat, I won't be able to hear you, so it's okay. Pick your own, whatever groove feels good to you. Just a silly little song off the Flying Upside Down album called Let Me In. She's out of my league, and that's the kind of girl I need. I am the underdog, but I'm about to take the lead. You ain't gotta worry about the others, they could never turn my head. Every time I'm with another, I wish it was you instead. I'm not trying to force it, but I got one thing on my mind. I'm not going anywhere soon, I'm on a mission, baby, I got the time. Let me in, might as well be with you. Let me in, I know how to make you miss me. I got what you need, no hesitation when I bring. I'm your man, it's a promise and a ring. I got a secret for you, if you promise not to tell. Sometimes you feel a little close closer to heaven when you raise a little hell. So make me give up all desire. You know how long I've waited around. You're only adding fuel to the fire. I won't be leaving till I wear you out. Let me in, I've got your number. Let me in, we're not getting any younger. Yeah. You ain't gotta worry about the others, they could never be this real. Even if you're with another, you'll remember how I feel. Come on and let me in, knock me out with just one touch. Come on and let me in, I'm not asking for too much. I know how to make you miss me. You feel it when you kiss me. You feel it when you feel it when we. You'll feel it when we. Oh man, had some water go down the wrong pipe. Barely made it through the song, but I did. Glad that happened at the end. Woo. Let's make sure I got it out of there. Thanks for joining us tonight. And it's been, I'm getting used to, like I said earlier, playing virtual concerts. And it's kind of fun. By the time I'm done at the end of the night, I feel like I've played a real show. It's just good to be able to sing these songs for you all and with you all, so sing along if you know it. And this is a song that I'm really glad that I wrote, and it's got a really long title. It's called The Guy That Says Goodbye to You Is Out of His Mind. And I wrote it just as a joke, kind of as I thought it was a joke, trying to get this girl to go out with me. I was about 25, traveling around playing shows, and it ended up being a little more than a joke, sort of like a life story wrapped up in a song. And it's been really good to me over the years, and I probably wouldn't be still playing music if this song hadn't popped into my lap one day. So I thought I'd play it for you tonight to close out the show, and hope to see you guys in person soon. Guys and gals and everyone, everything, everyone in between. Well, you don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why, they never work out and they make you cry. But the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind. Well, I've been down and I need your help. I've been feeling sorry for myself. Don't hesitate to boost my confidence. Well, I've been lost and I need direction. I could use a little love protection. What do you say, honey? Come to my defense. I'd stand up for you if it's what you need, and I can take a punch. I don't mind to bleed, as long as afterwards you feel bad for me. And you give me all of your attention. I got deep desire that needs quenching. I think that's pretty plain for you to see. Well, enough about me and more about you, 'cause that'd be the gentlemanly thing to do. I hope you like your men sweet and polite. I thought I was done with telling you, but but I'm not nearly halfway through. I got a few more things I'd like to say to you tonight, so get ready. You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why, they never work out and they make you cry. But the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind, out of his mind. Well, you always did kind of drive me crazy, and it pissed me off because I let it faze me, but I never wanted my time with you to end. Now I'm back in town for a day or two, and mostly I came back just to see you. I'm leaving now, but I don't want to go. You don't need to change a thing about you, babe. I'm telling you, from where I sit, you're one of a kind. Relationships, I don't know why, they never work out and they make you cry. But the guy that says goodbye to you is out of his mind. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. See ya.